Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Halloween Cup in the Great League, and let's try to get some wins. We're going to be using the Ariados paired with the Guzzlord and the Greninja in the back. We see the Sableye. We're going to switch out into the Guzzlord. They swap into their tax effects. So we are running the Dragon Claw Guzzlord here for some more neutral damage. Our opponent does potentially throw a Sludge Wave. We do shield that correctly. We're going to go for a Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw here is going to pressure them to either make a shield or let this go. They decide to shield it up. Here we're going to allow it to go through again. Sludge Wave does get used. This is going to get us some extra farm with the Ariados. We do get to the Trailblaze. The Trailblaze against the Sableye gets it into the yellow. They're going to go for a Power Gem, huge Power Gem, and then we're going to switch out into the Greninja, and they swap out into their Shadow Guzzlord. So here we're going to be able to outpace them. Looks like we are going to be able to get to this nice last shot to take out the Guzzlord, and luckily we still have a shield for this backline, and we are going to be able to take out this Sableye as well. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Greninja in the back. Luckily, able to outpace and just put in some major work against their backline. So the Guzzlord and the Ariados, interesting core. Right now we have a decent matchup here. Okay, they go for the Night Slash, which is going to be a little bit problemsome, but we are going to have their attack debuff. So even though this potentially could be Hydro Cannon, it's not going to do as much. We get them to switch out into Drapion. Drapion versus the Guzzlord here is going to be interesting. They decided to go for the Crunch. We are going to be able to get to the Dragon Claw here, and it looks like they do let it go, and we are able to farm down. Now they know this is only going to be Dragon Claw. This is going to be interesting. They are going to be able to get a good amount of energy here, but we are pressuring them with another Dragon Claw. It does finally get them to use some energy. Now we're going to be able to get to this Greninja fire off. Okay, they are going to be able to get to an Earthquake here. We are able to survive it. We're going to combo play into the Ariados. We'll go for the lunge to get them debuffed. And we are able to get to another move. This lunge here takes out the Greninja. And now we see the Clockstar still lurking in the back. And just like that, we are able to get to a Trailblaze. So GG's to our opponent. Unfortunate for them, the Ariados was just able to outpace them so much more against that Greninja and the Clocksire. Alright, we got the Ariados mirror matchup here. Unfortunately, we lose the CAP tie, and that is going to be problematic. As you can see in the back, we don't necessarily want to see the Ariados, and looks like they are content on letting it go. Another lunge does get through, so at this point, we can't even throw potential cash because they're throwing these lunges, and it's going to be brutal for our backline. So I guess we are going to try to get them low enough. Okay. They are going to be able to throw another move here. This is certainly going to take us out. Trailblaze does get used. So that's a heads up play by our opponent. Going for the Trailblaze right there so that it boosts up their attack or whatever comes back in. And you can see right here, Azumarill is going to show. We do go for the Sludge Bomb. They are going to be able to shield it. We shield the Ice Beam. We are going to build up a good amount of energy again, throw this Sludge Bomb. They shield that as well, so they definitely don't want to see this Guzzlord in the back for some reason. And now we are hoping that we can get them low enough so our Greninja can potentially snipe them later. Play Rough does get used again. They switch out into their own Greninja. So you can see why they didn't want to see that Guzzlord, and right now we are going to try our best to get them low enough so that we can take them out and come out with energy to throw back at that Azumarill. Down goes the Greninja. Do we have enough energy? Do we have enough charge moves to take out this Azumarill? No, unfortunately unable to take out the Azumarill. So GG's to our opponent. Tough game back there. And let's see if we're going to be able to wiggle out of some situations. So we got the Ariados versus the Guzzlord. Not the best situation. We're going to switch out into the Guzzlord. They are staying in for now. Looks like we are going to be able to fire off a move. This is going to get a shield, and our opponent here is at a potential dynamic punch. We do show the correct dynamic punch, and we see the toxic pex in the back. They already know we have the Dragon Claw, so they can tank these moves really easily. We are going to be able to get this into the low yellow. They're going to fire off a Sludge Wave, and then we're going to go back into our Ariados. Neither of us are doing a lot of fast move pressure here. We're going to fire off a Trailblaze, getting in range of a Farm Down. We know we can tank it Brine, so we're just going to let this go, and at this point, we're going to see what comes back in. If the Guzzlord comes back in, we're going to switch out into the Greninja, and that's exactly what we do, and we see the Greninja has a great matchup in the back. This is going to be favorable for us. We fire off the Hydro Cannon, they let the first one go. We're going to fire off another Hydro Cannon. This is going to get the shield, and now it's a race. Can we get to another move before they get to their last move? We are going to fire off a Night Slash here to take him out. And how much energy did this Guzzlord have? Not enough energy, so we are able to farm down with the Greninja. GG's to our opponent, able to win that game, thankfully, with the Greninja just going absolutely crazy at the end, taking out the Guzzlord in the Clocksire. Alright, Ariados versus the Weezing here. It is going to be really good against our backline. We're going to stay in for now. They only can still brutal swings here. We're going to fire off our own Trailblaze to boost up our fast move damage. Another brutal swing does get used. At some point, we might want to try to catch a brutal swing here. We go for another Trailblaze. Oh, unfortunately, unable to catch that move. We're going to shield here so that we can farm down. They switch out to their Clocksire, and we're going to have the Greninja onto the Clocksire. We're going to fire up a Hydro Cannon here. They can tank that easily. And here we're going to have to tank a move. Earthquake does get revealed. We can tank it. We're going to fire off a Night Slash right before they get to their move. They're going to let that go. That's fine. And they have the Guzzlord in the bag. Unfortunately, Guzzlord. Oh, unfortunately, we didn't catch a move. And now this Guzzlord has to take out this Guzzlord. They try to catch a move as well, but we are able to farm it down. Here's the 50-50 call. Is it going to be the Dynamic Punch? No, it's not. It's going to be the Shadow Punch. So they are going to be able to get to back-to-back Shadow Punches, and we simultaneous KO. So GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.